How's it going, guys? It's Stevie Evie, and today we've had a new announcement for a brand new ban list. Effective today, it'll be the 15th of July. We will now have these cards either forbidden, limited, semi-limited, or unlimited. The first card we'll talk about is Eclipse Wyvern. It's a card I don't actually have in this pile right here. So that card has been a problem involving deck, specifically Danger Thunder plus Thunder Dragon. So apparently it was that much of a problem that they had to ban it. The next card banned, there are only two cards that are actually on this list. The first was Eclipse Wyvern. My second listed here is Phantom Knights of Rusty Bardish. It just was too good, I guess, in Orcust for them to actually, touch it. Or actually not touch it, but actually leave it at multiples. Our next card would be Multi-Faker. It's now limited. These are the limited cards as we're starting. Limited because apparently that made much of an impact. So they actually went and they had done everything. Every single deck had somewhat of a hit to it, a deck that was somewhat relevant. The next card that was touched in this list as a limit was Salamangreat Gazelle. That's at 1. Next we have actually I can set the, sorry, you're gonna see like a little screen right now. We have our good friend, it's a card we got back. We got back a Tempest Dragon Ruler of Storms. So 1 Dragon Ruler back to 1. Next we got, of the cards that were brought back, we got a Link monster, or not Link, an XYZ monster we never thought we were going to get back, the Guster Emerald. That's currently at 1. Next we have Salamangreat Circle. I don't have that actually here, so you just have to go with, it's actually going to be no longer a card. It'll be at 1. As I mentioned, Circle's at 1. Sky Striker's got multi-roll, currently limited now. That's the new limit for that. Our Terraforming is now at 1. And there are 2 more limits. The first one is, right here, is that thing. I actually have the deck. Now it is, I don't know, some people would say it's useless, but I feel it still has some value to it. The next and final limit for this situation is going to be Metaverse. It's at 1. Am I thrilled about this? No, but it had to happen. I mean, you still have 3 copies of Demise of the Land, 1 Metaverse, and you still have a playset of Mystic Mine, so you can still play the deck if you just so choose to. It's still an engine. So we go on to the summon limits. Some of the cards I don't have, so bear in mind. Chaos Emperor Dragon is now at 2. Of the danger cards, we actually had 3 dangers get semi-limited. Nessie, Jackalope, and Tsuchinoko are now at 2. Elemental Hero Stratos. Oh, wait a minute. Now that I'm actually forgot about that card. Sorry. Bear in mind as the camera goes flopping side and left and right. Forgot about this card. Oh, there we go. Our good friend Stratos now at 2. So that's a 2. Oh, bear in mind the issue that I'm having right now. Okay, and our next semi-limit is Dragonfly. I think I actually have one, so I could have pulled that out from somewhere. That's at 2. Damage Juggler is at 2. Performing Mage Damage Juggler at 2. Necros get 2 sure right now. So if you played Necros and you were looking forward to some changes on this list, this is one card that is bumped up a bit. And then our final semi-limit for this for this list is Royal Tribute. That's now at 2. And then we go on to the unlimited. These are the cards that are currently going to 3. Our first is Kleaforth Scout. Everyone kind of liked that because Kleaforth hasn't seen any change to the list in a very long time. Luster Pendulum, the Draco Slayer, is now at 3. Trishula, the Dragon of Ice Barrier, is now at 3. Dark Hole is now at 3. Let's see what else is at 3 actually. Monster Gate is at 3 now. For people who play Infernoids, they love this. Big boost to Infernoids. Sorry. Make sure this doesn't go away. Super Polymerization is at 3 now. We have three Rekindling for people who actually played Flame Cat or Synchro Cat. Not Synchrocat, I'm sorry. But either Flameville decks or Quasar decks, you get 3 rekindlings now. And our last card, it's the one that's the only one left, 3 Solemn Judgment. We haven't had this card unlimited in about 9 years. It's been 9 years. That's the last time I remember it, was when Glad format was the thing. Surprisingly enough, we are getting more Glad support down later this year, so play triple Glad Beast Solemns again, just like the olden days. So that does it for the ban list. And my reaction to it, it's very, very unique. This isn't a list we've had before. This isn't a list that we actually had experienced in I would say back towards the beginning of this year, that was the closest thing to a ban list that you want to call a ban list. And with my shaky camera work, bear in mind that, you know, we're doing this as budget as unfortunately we can. But thank you guys for watching. For those who actually are watching this video, this is the 2019 July ban list, and look forward to hopefully brand new deck profiles for different decks. Trains definitely will be revamped. Trickstars are dead. As far as my thoughts on decks that actually did hit, Salamangreat Great significantly it did hit. I feel like Sky Strikers can still be a deck. 3 Widow Anchor and 3 Engager are still very good. They're still a good engine. Dangers are still kind of an interesting engine as far as it goes. Mystic Mine is still a card. You can still use it in multiple different decks, and if your opponent can't out it, they're kind of messed up. They can't really do anything. Other cards that potentially got the axe as far as it goes. I would say, I'm trying to think, or any decks. Necroz's got a big boost. Gravekeeper's weirdly enough got a big boost. Infernoid's got a boost from this, seeing as you can actually run 3 of Monster Gate now. Let's see, what else actually got the big boost from this situation. A lot of lower tier decks that basically haven't really been looked at. Packing 3 Solemns into a deck is always very good, but you have to be very careful, because now that we have 3 copies of Red Reboot, you can just instantly lose because you Solemned and they Red Rebooted you, and you pretty much lost it because of that very reason. But anything can really happen in this format, so bear in mind, this is an interesting, very, very interesting list. I would definitely say, if you can, go to a locals this weekend and test your new deck out, whatever it is. Drop 3 Solemns into the deck. That might actually do good for you. Might not, because like I said, Red Reboot is a card. It's definitely going to be a card now. If it isn't a card then, it's definitely a card now. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I hope to look forward to more deck profiles and more different videos. And I will see you guys hopefully in the next video. Thank you guys for watching. Steve Evie out.